people at home are going to get a little sneak preview.
Is a singles contest. It is for the Climax Wrestling Legacy Championship.
So before Kirby interrupted me, little tidbit for the fans at home. I have a huge announcement and a huge surprise that I'm going to let everybody in on tonight.
So you're trying to preempt Myron Reed and Bryan Keith. Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm interested in your celebration that I was unaware of before.
Yeah, you don't seem so excited about it. You know, I don't know how I feel about this matchup coming up. I've actually got a lot of words to say about people in this match.
You were up close and personal with Bryan Keith.
Yeah.
At Cheap Pop.
I've been up close and personal with Myron Reed as well. And you just can't prepare for a guy like Myron. You know, everybody calls him the young goat, and that's not just a gimmick. That's not just some hokey-ass nickname. I mean, this guy is probably one of the most effortless wrestlers I've ever seen in my life. And when I say effortless, I mean how effortless his athleticism looks.
He's so precise.
Oh, absolutely.
Everything's so technically clean and pure. And he's a great athlete, too, so it only enhances his technique. And remember, the only 3-time MLW middleweight champion.
That's true. And longest reigning, too, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Oh, great.
I mean, it's weird because Myron Reed is still like a young pup in terms of his age. But, like, he's already done so much.
Yeah, I mean, he's been wrestling for over a decade.
You want to, like, call him a veteran, but you don't want, but, like, he's not even quite hit his prime yet.
No, I think I'm older than him, actually.
He's 26. If I'm not mistaken, he's only 26.
Okay, so I'm only a year older than him. Oh, great.
Trevor, you were ringside last month when Bryan Keith defeated Coco Lane to retain that championship.
Bullshit. He cheated. Bryan Keith cheated. He wasn't supposed to have Matt Nix out there, and he actually kicked me in the face. So you know what? Hey, Bryan, I'll wait till he's paying attention because I know he'll see me. I know he'll see me. Yeah. I'm looking right at you, Bryan. I got unfinished business with this piece of shit. He comes into my house, thinks that he's the top dog, comes and takes the championship. Well, hey, BK, keep that championship warm because when I get back in the ring, I'm coming for you. Don't think I forgot about that kick in the face last month. I'm coming for you, bozo.
Trevor, I was going to ask you for a scouting report of Bryan Keith, but I don't think you're going to give us an objective one.
No. Well, yes, I will give you an objective one. Here's the deal. Outlaws come to town, pillage and take what's theirs. Bounty hunters come in and try to collect, but guess what, BK? You ain't collecting on my name. Not today, not anytime soon. Actually, I don't even think he'll have the championship by the time I get back because Myron Reed's about to beat the bricks off of him.
Yeah, I was going to say a bold prediction, but if there's anyone who could beat Bryan Keith, it is Myron Reed.
And Trevor Outlaw, but I digress.
Bryan Keith has successfully defended that championship, as we mentioned, against Coco Lane. Against Myron Reed's boy, member of the Rascals, Trey Miguel.
Okay, that's true. That did happen. Actual, factual.
And in his year here at Freelance, where he absolutely broke out, obviously here, but in the American independence period, he's wrestled the likes of Carlos Romo, beat him. He's got a win over Storm Grayson and Robert Anthony, FYI. He's beaten the top that Freelance has to offer. He's beaten the top that the independent wrestling has to offer, the likes of Trey Miguel, the likes of Carlos Romo, as I mentioned before. He's been up-and-comers, guys that are proving their worth, like Coco Lane.
Okay, all right, I'm going to stop you right here, King-O. So, you made a point, right? Over the last year, Bryan Keith has been doing some really good things here, right? Is that what we're saying?
Exactly.
Okay, now, who has been out of the ring for almost a year?
Does his name rhyme with Rever?
That shit's not cute.
Sorry.
Coincidence, though? I think not. And I don't think Bryan Keith realizes how much I hate his ass. But I hope when he watches this back, because he's going to need to do some tape study after he gets his ass kicked, I hope he knows I'm coming for him.
Collar and elbow tie-up. There is an intensity in the eyes of both men. I mean, they are staring darts at each other. Both men know the significance of this
Myron's
contest.
not scared.
First time ever contest. Bryan Keith and Myron Reed. Myron Reed has been a fixture on the American Independents for years now. Bryan Keith has certainly supplanted himself over the last year. Both men want to prove that they are the better.
I've been seeing Myron Reed wrestle since even before I wrestled, and I remember the first time I saw him, I was like, why is this guy so damn good? Why is he so athletic? It's just, I don't know. I think it might be one of the wonders of the world. How many of them are there? 8, 9?
7, I believe.
7? All right, well, actually, no, there was 8 because China was number 8.
That's
so
a
I
good
think Myron Reed's athleticism might be the 9th wonder of the world.
Myron Reed, the young goat.
He's a person. He's not a goat.
It's a, well, I guess it's not an acronym, but.
It is an acronym. I just got you tripped up over your own. Yeah. How you like that one, smartass? Anyways, headlock takeover, head scissors. BK gets out.
Both men
Stalemate.
sizing each other up early on. And Trevor, and what are both guys thinking right now? Like, what is in the minds of both men?
I don't know. I'm not them. I'm Trevor Outlaw. I am not Bryan Keith. I am not Myron Reed. So why would you ask me what they're thinking? Why don't you go down there and ask them yourself? You like to ask all the hard-hitting questions? Why don't you go down there and ask them?
How would you conduct yourself? What are you reading from them in terms of their movement?
Oh.
Kick to the hamstring on that low kick.
I felt that one.
Leap.
Look at that vertical.
Stacked pin though. Bryan Keith.
It's weird for a first time ever matchup. These guys seem to have each other scouted really well.
There's a lot of film on both of them.
Yeah, so I'm definitely thinking both boys did their tape study. 1, 2.
We've had multiple pins early.
Slow count perch.
Another pin. It's that both men want the Legacy Championship.
I think blue would look really good on Myron, just saying. Backslide.
Kick out at 2. Several. Oh, another pin attempt here. On the cradle. Both men trying to exchange a reverse position here.
Oh.
Neither man being able to get their shoulders on the canvas for long enough for Perchip and initiate a pin.
Rolling around like a tumbleweed.
To say that it's a stalemate.
Double kick out.
I don't know who would have.
I think they both had each other down. I would have just thrown the match out.
Which in that scenario, Bryan Keith would have retained because he's champion.
Shit, you're right. I hate it when you're right, you know.
Myron Reed looking for that boot. Remember, Bryan Keith's got the fastest kicks in the South, though. I don't think he minds exchanging kicks. Will there be a show of respect? I imagine there must be.
Bryan Keith showing his true colors, doesn't want to have sportsmanship. What a shocker, but everybody loves him, right? He's this big-ass hero.
Oh, Bryan Keith. I mean, I don't think he liked the fact that he felt like Myron took a liberty, so he took a liberty.
I disagree. Oh!
Again, every
that
time.
Is a crotch? That should be a DQ.
No, that
should be a DQ.
That was a bump and belt.
No, I don't think so.
But every time Myron's gone for a leapfrog, Bryan Keith has been able to either counter or reverse or do something against it.
Except for right there. You spoke too soon.
Myron Reed looking to fly, but he just ate a shin. He ate a shin right to the face.
Good Lord.
And as you said, Trevor, for a first-time contest, they seem to have each other's number.
Oh, yeah, they did their homework on each other for sure.
And it tells you how important these two men consider this contest.
Jesus Christ.
Inside out, and that was a kick that did it.
I should ask Myron how that boot tasted. I bet you he could taste the snake skin on his boots.
I mean, it probably tastes like copper.
Probably.
Yeah, that's between the shin that landed when he went for the dive, and then that does an absolute number, and then a knee right to the chin. Fall like hug, kick out at 1. Myron Reed showing.
You're not going to put Myron down like that. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I think Myron's trying to signal he's not ready to go to sleep.
Hell no, he's not. He's got a lot of fight left in him. Myron can go all night.
And let's remember, I mean, this is important to Myron. This has been a destination for Myron. He has talked about wanting to wrestle here at Freelance. His first match here, he gets a championship shot against a top-line guy. He wants to prove to this audience that as
stiff.
Bryan Keith lands those kicks.
I want to go back to that though. First time here and he gets a championship match. Listen, I beat Isaiah Velasquez and Kylie Ray in the same night, the same match. And I didn't get a guaranteed championship match. No, I had to do some bullshit ass tournament.
Bryan Keith has Myron Reed. He had him, not has him, because Myron Reed just landed.
Scissors kick right to the back of the head. Good job, Myron.
And you can see the whiplash effect on the head of Bryan Keith as Myron Reed was looking to fly. Boot caught. Second time around on the Caparora kicks though.
Oh!
Into the Yakuza. Gets lifted up this time.
Oh! Code breaker!
Myron Reed, is he the new champion? He is not, at least yet. Myron Reed having a conversation with our senior referee, Dan Perch.
Yeah, tell him Perch should do his damn job because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Myron Reed having no interest in waiting for Bryan Keith to get back to his feet. Trying to take advantage. Myron now has got that collar tie, lands a forearm that pushes Bryan Keith to the turnbuckles.
Right now. Bryan's getting smoked.
And he's breathing a little heavy.
Oh! Woo!
I mean, that was a vicious knife chop, but it might have just woken up Bryan Keith.
Oh,
Bryan Keith got it.
Cutter!
Cutter connects. Bryan Keith, though, not able to take advantage as of yet. Both men on the canvas. Dan Perth in this count. If we go to a count of 10, Bryan Keith retains the freelance
enough
championship.
about Bryan Keith retaining the championship. Jesus, the match is still going on.
Well,
you're just jumping to conclusions. You're assuming things. We've talked about this before, K-Mo. Do you know what happens when you assume things?
You make an ass out of me and you, correct?
Yes, you and me, but that's all right.
I'm a little flustered. Bryan Keith now. Looking for that exploder suplex.
Oh, and he hits it!
Popping those hips. Myron Reed.
Going for another one.
Second time around. The landing was just as brutal. Bryan Keith with that look in his eyes.
Going up top.
Middle rope.
Oh my. Oh!
Countered though by Myron Reed. Byron makes carry possession. Oh, to the
Jesus!
back. DVD backbreaker. Kick out at 2 though.
Holy hell.
Myron Reed stays in this
I can't believe he kicked
contest.
out of that. Even I'm impressed by that.
Don't count out the young goat yet. Myron Reed kicks out of that backbreaker off the...
The crowd saying, this is awesome. You know what? I can't disagree with him. This is a really good match.
The Legacy Championship is on the line. Bryan Keith is successfully defending that championship against all comers. But Myron Reed is about as stiff as a test as you can find.
Yeah, you know what? I got to give Bryan credit. He's really put some prestige on the Legacy title. Think about it.
Slumdog Millionaire!
Woo! We were in a pandemic for 2 years where that title couldn't get defended. It couldn't get its just due.
Myron Reed sees an opportunity here. Landing that Slumdog Millionaire.
Bryan stops him. Oh, give up! Enze!
Enze lands.
Oh, Bryan Keith, you're in trouble, my man.
Young man.
Oh my God!
Clearing the top.
Holy!
Because that's what Myron Reed does.
Did you see the hang time on that?
Rumble, young man, rumble. Myron Reed.
Super kick!
Thrust kick. Into the fireman.
Going for.
Oh! Flatliner. Far leg hook. Bryan Keith now kicks out.
I for sure thought we had a new champ right there, Kate. Now
I did too.
The people can't see us, but it was this
close. It was that close. 2 3/4, Trevor.
I would even say 2 7/8.
Myron now Got to go to the next play in the playbook. Looking for Flame on.
Myron's utilization of his environment is next to none.
Emerald Tiger Driver.
Oh boy.
Bryan Keith, though.
Myron's in a bad way.
He's trying to look. Oh, went for the knee. Got that single leg.
Oh! BK hits hard, man, let me tell you.
Thrust kick. Flame on connect. I think we have a new champion.
I think so
Myron
too. One,
Reed is the
two.
legacy champion.
No way. No
Put
way.
a rain check on that declaration, at least for now. Bryan Keith kicks out of Flame on.
Unbelievable.
That springboard cutter.
I'm speechless.
I was going to say what his buddy Trey Miguel couldn't pull off in June.
He was about to pull off there. He'll still pull it off. I have faith in Myron. Myron's going to be fine.
Bryan Keith was that close, maybe the closest he's been to losing this championship. And remember, Bryan Keith has never been pinned or submitted at Freelance.
Yeah, that's because he hasn't wrestled Trevor Outlaw.
Knife edge chop. Bryan Keith, though, he wants more. Myron knocked backwards, then lands a vicious strike of his own.
I love watching these boys beat the hell out of each other.
Forearms now. Knife edge. Transitioning from forearms to knife edge. Myron now. Trying to generate momentum.
Jesus!
But right to the boot of Bryan Keith.
Oh.
Looking for that Franken Center. Got caught though.
Oh!
Did he hit the Soulfire bomb? He did.
Nope.
They got it too.
He's out.
A modified version of that Soulfire bomb. Into the knee strike.
Myron might be out cold.
Back to that Emerald Tiger Driver. Lands it a second time. 2 and 3. Bryan Keith once again successfully defending the Legacy Championship in another absolutely fantastic contest. This time beating the young GOAT, Myron Reed.
Well, Bryan, I got a message for you then. Since you're still the champ, Bryan Keith, you better keep that title warm, buddy, because Trevor Outlaw is coming for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back after a short break for intermission for Freelance Wrestling Presents. It's September fuckers.